Mr. Aguilar. Welcome to the week of November 16th, and welcome to band. So, you must have your instrument and materials set up before class begins. When you get your materials set up, feel free to take the first couple of minutes of class to warm up and go over your tunes. Remember, if you don't have your instrument during class, for example, if you're in a pod or you're at someone else's house and you forgot your instrument, even though you should bring your instrument to wherever you go, you must complete the assignment later in the day or after school. If you still don't have your instrument, you must tell me or Mr. Longwill or whoever your instrumental music teacher is immediately. Very important. Remember, all band assignments can be completed after school. Use the Google site, use the Google Classroom. Steps are always listed there. Remember, you can use those YouTube videos to help you practice. Make sure you like and subscribe. And remember, that practice record is optional, which means that if you can't get it in for technology reasons or whatever, that's okay, not going to hurt you. If you do get it in, it's going to give you a bit of a boost in your grade. But that being said, make sure you keep up the practicing. Just because practice records aren't mandatory doesn't mean they aren't helpful. Remember, you can practice 5 days a week, 15 minutes a day. Always feel free to practice more than that. It's only going to help you. Remember, all flip grids must be completed by the end of the marking period, December 2nd. This is very important. So if you're in 5th grade, here's each song that you have to do. For students performance number 1 and number 2, we have Lightly Row and Twinkle Twinkle. For student performance number 3, 4, and 5, you have the options of Jingle Bell Dreidel Song. For students performance number 6, we have Skip to My Lou and Oh Susanna. If you're in 6th grade, here's what you got going. For student performance number 1 and 2, we have Alouettes and Cape Town Races. Students performance number 3 and 4, Morning and Clapping Song. Student performance number 5 and 6, Warm Muffins and Bluesy Blues. Make sure you are uploading the right song for each student performance. For example, if you're in 5th grade, I shouldn't be seeing Lightly Row for student performance number 6. That's student performance number 1. So make sure you have the right song for each student performance. Another thing, be happy with your performance. Feel free to resubmit old flip grids if you think you'll sound better. If you're watching your flip grids and you're looking at student performance number 1 and you see, wow, I feel like I could do so much better in this one, feel free to resubmit. So for this week, here's what we got going. You are watching the video right now. Feel free to rewatch it and pause on each slide so you can thoroughly read each slide. Then you're going to do your flip grid. Remember, you have to do student performances 1 to 6 by the end of the marking period, December 2nd. Then leave 2 flip grid comments. Feel free to even leave more than that. We love seeing everyone interact on flip grid. Then you're practicing at least 5 days a week, 15 minutes a day. I love practicing. I hope you love practicing, so you can always feel free to practice more than that. Then submit your practice record. Again, this is optional, but it only is helping you. Turn in the assignment on Google Classroom after you're done everything for the week. So, for this week, we also have the Tetris Challenge. Perform the Tetris theme song. Music is going to be on the Mr. Longwill Google site under the Reference Info tab. Play the song as fast as you can, but remember, you still have to play all the right notes and rhythms. So play the song as fast as you can without wrong notes or wrong rhythms. Winner gets a special shout out. We're really excited about this challenge. Please participate. If you're in 5th grade band, here are the songs you have for the marking period. Lightly Row, number 25. Remember, you're focusing on 5 notes. B flat, C, D, E flat, and F if you're a flute, low brass, or bells. If you're a clarinet or trumpet, you have C, D, E, F, and G. And we also have Twinkle Twinkle, number 31. That just adds 1 note to that. G if you're a flute, low brass, or bells, and A if you're a clarinet or a trumpet. Remember, you can always check out those fingerings on the Mr. Longwill Google site. We also have Jingle Bells if you're focusing on dynamics. Remember, allow more air for louder, less air for softer. And remember your dynamic markings. Piano is P, mezzo forte. MF, which means normal volume. And forte F, which is nice and loud. Dreidel Song, you also have dynamics, but you also have a pickup note. Remember, pickup notes are played before the first full measure, and the note takes value from the last measure, so the last measure is shorter. Remember, you can check out the technique for dynamics on the Mr. Longwill Google site. We also have Skip to My Lou, number 42. Remember, Skip to My Lou has 8th notes. Ta Ti ta 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 ta. Remember, eighth notes get half a beat each, and it takes 2 eighth notes to equal 1 quarter note. We also have Oh Susanna, which also has eighth notes, but remember it has a pickup note. So remember, pickup notes are played before the first full measure, and it takes value from the last measure, so the last measure is shorter. Ta 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 ta. Remember that song. Again, eighth note gets half a beat. Check out the note types on the reference tab of the Mr. Longwill's Google site for help. 6th grade, here's what we got. We have Alouetta, number 60. Focus on tied notes. Tying 2 notes together means you'll play the first and hold through the second. Camptown Races, number 62. Focus on dotted half notes. Adding a dot adds half the value to the note. We also have Morning, number 69. Focus on 3/4 time and dynamics. 3 beats per measure and dynamic contrast is difference between loud and soft. We have Mexican Clapping Song, number 71. Focus on those accents. Accents are playing notes not only louder, but also blowing the air a little harder. War Muffins, number 73. Remember, you got that low concert A flat. And for Bluesy Blues, number 75, you have a high concert A flat. What is your concert A flat, you might be asking? Flute, slow brass, and bells, but you're just an A flat. Clarinets and trumpets, you're playing a B flat. We also have High Flying for this week, which is number 76. Check it out. Focus on the first and second ending. First and second endings. Play the song, play the first ending. Then repeat. You're playing the song again. This time you skip this first ending and play the second ending. That's all I have for you this week, folks. Make sure you get out and go practice, and don't forget your flip grids. Bye. See you later.